We all have a different opinion of what suffering is. You hear the saying, beauty is in the eye of the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Well, suffering is in the eye of the sufferer. We all have a different idea of what suffering is. Some of us in life have a bigger pain tolerance than others, and some of us we all have a different definition. But we all, in some form or another, have suffering or pain or anger or anguish in our life. We all do. And so my definition may not be like yours. For example, before we had Brody, we decided we wanted to start our family and got really jazzed and excited about that. And I found out I was pregnant, and 9 weeks into it, I found out I had miscarried. And I was in a state of suffering. And again, people who mean well come and say, well, at least you never had to hold them. That's such heartbreak. And no, up until this point in my life, this was the most painful and traumatic experience of my life, was losing a baby. And it was a death. I believe it was a life, and so it was a death, and then it was a death of a dream, and it was a death of an expectation. And I was in great mourning and great suffering and great grief. And so all of us can say we're in different phases. Some of us, it's the loss of a child who won't talk to us. Some of us, it's a job that we really love. Some of us, it's you can fill in the blank, and I don't blame you. That is where you're at. And so we can't look at someone else and say, well, they really haven't suffered that. No, to them, that is great anguish, and that is great pain, and they are in suffering. And our attitude should be as Christ was, and to show compassion to that and say, I am here. I know it's a moment of grief and frustration, but I am here, and I will hold your hand through this.